Good morning. It is 7:14 on a Tuesday morning and I'm on vacation today. But I decided to get up this early because I'm about to go on a road trip to the south of Germany and even parts of Switzerland. Now there are two reasons why I'm making this road trip. Number one, I haven't really had any vacation for the last 1.5 years, basically since this pandemic started. And there are many friends down there who I haven't seen since then. And number two, I have owned a beautiful Mazda MX-5 for almost 5 years now, but I never really had the time to take it on a longer drive. So I figured that now would be the best time to make this road trip. Now about the road. I am going to tell you where I'm planning to go using two things. Number one, a more or less accurate model of the car that I'm about to drive. And number two, a map. All right. I will start my journey here in lovely Düsseldorf, where I live, and today I'll be driving down south on the Autobahn via Frankfurt, Darmstadt, and then continue my way past Karlsruhe towards my final destination for the day, a small village near Stuttgart called Weissach. A few days later, I will continue my way south through the Black Forest towards Basel in Switzerland to visit an old colleague of mine. From there, I will head over to Zurich to visit some more friends before making my way back to Germany. Then, starting from Lake Constance, I shall take the German Alpine Road to Lake Tegernsee in Bavaria. And after an overnight stay there, I'm planning to head back towards Munich, pay my sister a short visit, then continue north to Nuremberg to visit another friend of mine, before slowly making my way back to Düsseldorf. So, all in all, I should be gone for about 2 weeks, and if everything turns out the way I planned it, it should be a nice little trip with some beautiful roads to drive my MX-5 on. I think that's it. I'm excited. Let's go. Okay. Then I was off. It was a nice sunny day with good weather and not too much traffic, and I was excited to finally get going. Then, after just an hour on the A3, I decided to make my first spontaneous detour. You see, along the German Autobahn there are these brown touristic signs indicating major attractions, museums or scenic spots. And one of them had always caught my attention. Drachenfels, the Rock of the Dragon. A giant dragon next to an old castle towering over a river. Ooh, just epic. Whenever I had passed that sign before, I had never had the time to stop and check out that location. But today I wasn't in a hurry. So I activated the indicator, got off the Autobahn, and made my way towards the castle. After a short drive on country roads, I arrived. Well, almost, that is. Because as it turned out, they actually expected me to hike to get to the top of the mountain. Fine. Now that I was already there was no turning back anyway. The path took me up a steep hill, through a thick forest with some truly gorgeous vistas along the way. And then I finally reached it, the old castle ruin on top of the hill and the viewpoint above the Rhine. And what a spectacular view it was. But I knew that I still had a long way ahead of me, and so after a short descent through the forest of the Siebengebirge, I got back to the car and set off again. Just to immediately get lost. Sorry. Yes, sorry.
Neuberechnung der Route. Biegen Sie links ab.
I have absolutely no idea where I am. No idea. Eventually, I managed to get back to the Autobahn, and quite relieved, I continued my way south. And then, after a few hours of driving, I finally arrived at my parents' place. The first stopover of my road trip. And so ended my first day on the road. The first of many more to come.